The Crew, Season 4, Episode 4. At Kinyago Police Station in Dandora, Rashid packs several guns into a bag and walks out. Gets onto a motorbike and the motorbike rides off the police station and stops at St. Monica. He hands the bag to Christian Owino. Make sure that he does not walk out alive, says Rashid. Understood, he says and rides away. This is the Crew. The Bentley pulls up at phase 5 just as Chris is at 41. He drives across and rides down to Bethany but stops at Barcelona and Deno and Michael are meeting him. Umeamuaje? Asks Christian. Me walai siwezi go against Laden. Me and him you go way long back. I'd rather stay neutral. Hey Michael. Michael gets onto the bike just as the other bikes pull in. On one, Kevo Aoroda and Papino. Saich and Kase on the other. Bemba shows up on Luda's door. He flashes the iPhone to his face and he can read the message. Tumeenda recovery Laden East to Fuateni. On the motorbike that he just came with, Musango is still seated on it when Steve pulls in on the other bike. He parks and pushes the gate open. Luda, ndio hii jaba yako, he says. Oya, chukua revolver hapo, maska, faster to step hivi. Hii kidi imeingia katikati ya joint. Hii operation haiwezi fanyika hapa. He needs a hospital. He's losing a lot of blood. Babe, if I step into a hospital, I put the entire family in jeopardy. You can't let that happen. At that time, Najma is on the stairs when she sees the tip of Christian's pistol. At that time, Jasmine flashes back on a conversation from 3 days ago. Hello, is this Jasmine? Mario had asked. The good thing was that Jasmine had received the iPhone on speaker. Since the AirPods were on. Yes, and who is this? My name is Marion and I am a PI. Are you somewhere we can talk? She looks at Laden and Laden nods in agreement. Yes, but the thing is, the government is giving you an option to distance yourself from Laden. I know you are clean, but he is not. That's why he is going to be taken out. And kindly, before you answer this, think about your kids. Then call me back. Then Marion had hung up. As she's staring on the screen, fuck it. They are blackmailing you with the kids. Just how low of them. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? That's obvious. The kids come first, then us. Whatever it takes, babe. Remember? Whatever it takes. She answers in agreement. And so as Najma shoots and misses Christian, Jasmine gets out her gun and hands the other piece to Ash. You don't move an inch from him. Just point and shoot. Sarah, with me. They walk out the door and at that time Najma has taken cover on the stairs that leads to the 3rd floor. Jasmine shoots and gets Christian on the chest. Papino shoots to cover as Sarah misses him slightly and reloads. On Papino seeing her reloading, he pulls back. He doesn't think they have enough bullets to tackle them. Maintaining cover, he takes out his iPhone and dials a number. At that time, Bemba and Luda are seated behind Otivo, and Junior and Musango are on the other bike. Ongoza hiyo gari, faster ni kuonyeshe. Musango overtakes Otivo and leads Dope Boy that had just overtook voicemail. They are speeding towards Koch Market when Kevo and the twin brother pull up the bike outside Kenyomba. Ni fiti mmefika, says Papino. At that time, the place is crowded. They all access the building and start moving up the stairs. What happened? Why did they suddenly stop shooting? Looks like they are waiting for backup. Jasmine answers Sarah. Who are they? They don't look like cops to me. Inquires Sarah. They are his rivals in the east. Wesh, how far are you with the extraction? I still insist that he needs a hospital before he bleeds to death. There's a hospital a few blocks from here, says Lillian. Babe, can you walk? Yes, I can. Wesh bandages him up just as Najma shoots and gets Kevo on the foot. The twin shoots, same time as Njenga and Wesh take Laden's hands over their shoulder and approach the door. Jasmine is on the front. She shoots at twin and it takes cover just as Junior gets Papino straight on. Everyone is wondering why the police are not here yet, but how could they when all they were waiting for was Laden's death confirmation call? And so, from Munyas, Rashid calls Christian, but the phone is not going through. At that time, the Eastern crew had pulled back and retreated. Laden is put into the Bentley and Jasmine drives towards Sharp Corner. The motorbikes follow him, the pistol in their hands. Back at Kabete, Jennifer calls Laden's home. Hello. Caro speaks into the phone. Hello, Aunt. Sasa, Caro. Where is your dad? He ain't around. And Mom? She ain't around too. She hangs up and dials Irene's number. Hello, Mama Titus. Umeongea na Freddy na Jasmine leo? Hapana, kwa nini? I really have a bad feeling about today. Their phones are not going through and that's unusual, especially for Jasmine. Outside Samaritan Hospital, Jasmine stops the Bentley and Wesh and Jenga get Laden out of the vehicle. Same time as the Central Police Station OCS is on radio with Dandora Police Station's OCS. This is OCS Central Police Station requesting audience of Dandora Police Station officer commanding station over. Reading you loud and clear over. I am meant to understand that there is a very dangerous criminal currently under your jurisdiction. Any news? Over. Let me inquire from the team on the ground, then get back to you. Over. Roger that, officer. He or she imetekwa. Kila mtu chini. Nani yako in charge hapa? Says Luda. The gun is in his hands. Behind the reception desk, he spots the receptionist. You, come here, he says to the lady. Show me the wards. With me, he says to Njenga, and they drag Laden to the extreme hallway corridor. The receptionist has her hands over her head as she leads them into the ward. At the gate, Benja, Junior and Vosti are on guard. Musango is guarding the motors outside. Any officer on the field? Isn't there anyone responding to the shootout Dandora area? Over. Rashid is seated on the motorbike at Mwisho. On duty, officer 1 and 2 responding to it now, sir. Over. Copy that, says the OCS, just as the motorbike is at Bishop Nzomba. On the hospital bed, Wesh connects the IV, then hand me the surgery kit, he says to the receptionist, who in turn walks to the shelf. Luda follows her behind. At that time, Bemba and Sarah are seen on the corridor. A Land Cruiser had stopped at terminus just as the motorbikes joins them. Who did this? At the time that Voke and Papino have been carried to the roadside, they went this way on a Bentley and some motorbikes. Nyambura is seen in the crowd. She gets out her phone akiwa kwa kibanda ya mama wangu. Hello, speaks Jasmine back at Nyambura's earpiece. Mko wapi? Samaritan. Masanse wamemezea, mmeenda hivyo, kaeni rada. Here, I got it, says Wesh as he drops the bullet onto the metallic tray. Well then, we need to get moving. The police are coming this way. At that time, 𝓂𝓃𝓊𝓈𝒾𝒸 has seen the Land Cruiser, and so he shoots. As he misses the tire, he sees the crew coming out. He makes a run to the bike as Musango gets the door for Laden to be put in. Rashid on the bike gets 𝓂𝓃𝓊𝓈𝒾𝒸 straight on the head. Junior shoots to cover as Jasmine gets behind the wheels. Musango has started the bike and he speeds towards the Bentley's direction after Junior had sat behind him. To God be glory.